Great. So our job right now, what we want to do is we want to break down the compensation plan to show people how they can actually earn money here in FES. You know, we got a different food formulas that we want everybody to pay attention to, everybody that's in the room to pay attention to, so you can actually learn how you can maximize the compensation plan. If you go out there and follow the system, do everything that we're going to teach you to do today, you can actually earn some significant income with the compensation plan. It's very lucrative, but it's a few basics, different things that you want to be able to pay attention to. So if you got a pen, you want to get your pen out, your piece of paper. Also have a calculator next to you so you can actually understand, you know, how that money is made, how you can actually maximize the money at your respective title. So the first person I'm going to bring up is Latona Pay, and me and her, well, basically her, she created a system. It's called 2 + 4 = 6. Right, and we're going to break this down for you. We're going to show you exactly how you can earn money at an agent level, a new agent, a seasoned agent, a field trainer, a senior field trainer, a sales director and above. We're going to break all of that down to you so you can have an understanding of how it goes. So learn this concept, 2 + 4 = 6. Understand this concept, learn it. If you're in the audience right now, learn this concept. Because once you learn this concept, you're going to actually go out there and be able to run towards earning this type of income. So I'm going to let her start off with being an agent, right? A brand, let's just say you just got started, you joined us today. Let's just say you just got started in the program. You're going to be what we call an agent. You paid your $288, you just enrolled into the program, right? So you're going to be what we call an agent. So following our formula, 2 + 4 = 6, what do we mean by that 2 + 4 = 6? Well, you want to go out there initially, get your first 2 agents, and go out there and get 4 customers, right? So let's just let her draw it out. You're a new agent that just got started in our organization, right? Your first goal is to go out there and get your first 2 agents and your first 4 customers, right? 2 + 4 = 6. I'm going to go ahead and let her explain a little bit more about how the money will be made at that title. This is a person that just got started in our organization as a brand new agent, went out there and got 2 agents and 4 customers.
So as a brand new agent, your 2 + 4 is actually going to end up being $540. So you are actually getting your initial investment back. So what I mean by that is one agent is going to be worth $40. The second agent is going to be worth $100.
We're going to explain exactly how it's worth that way once you finish up right.
And 4 customers is $400, totaling $540.
Right? So if you're a new agent in our organization, right, and you go out there and you got 2 agents and you got 4 customers, understand that each customer that you enroll, that's $100 up front. You're getting paid $100 commission, right? Are you guys with me so far, right? So each agent, each customer you enroll, that's $100. So you enroll 4 customers, that's already $400 itself, right? And then you also brought in 2 agents, right? So each agent at the agent level is $40. The reason why it's $100 here for the second agent is because she actually put 2 of those customers that she enrolled under this agent, right? So let me explain that to you guys. When she brought in 4 customers, but your first 2 customers, they won't go in your holding tank, right? You got to get 2 customers. Every customer after that goes into your holding tank. So that's why she was able only to place 2 customers. That's why I came out to 540 just at the agent level, right? Does that make sense so far? You bring in each customer is $100, right? So that's 4 customers you brought in, that's $400. And you also brought in 2 agents, right? You get $40 initially when you bring on an agent. She put 2 customers under this agent to trigger that cab bonus. That's why it turned out to $100 at the agent level. That's why here, if you went out there and did 2 + 4 = 6, you will actually earn $540. Now that's just if you're a new agent. Let's just say you're a seasoned agent, right? Maybe you're an agent, you've been in the organization, you already got a few customers, but you never just got promoted to that next title. You'll be able to actually earn a little bit more than $540 if you did that same work. She's going to explain. Now, if you're a seasoned agent, which means all your customers can go in your holding tank, right? So when you first get started, you got to at least get 2 customers, and every customer thereafter can go in your holding tank where you can trigger cabs. Now, if you're a seasoned agent, which means you're an agent, you already been in, maybe you got a couple customers, every customer go in your holding tank, right? So if you're watching this live feed right now, you're trying to get to that next level, you're already an agent, you want to become a field trainer. Now let's just say you went out and did that same work as a new agent, right? You did that same work here. You went out there and you got 2 business partners, 2 agents. You went out there and you got 4 customers. Now you're eligible that all your customers is in your holding tank, right? So you're able to actually trigger 2 CAD bonuses. When you trigger a CAD bonus for each agent, you get paid $100. You trigger 2. That's why you made $200 here. Now you made $400 because you brought in 4 customers. Are you guys with me so far? Yes. Each customer is $100 that you enroll. That's why as a seasoned agent, you made $600 opposed to the $540 because you had eligibility to go in your holding tank and move those customers up on the agents to trigger those CAD bonuses. Now the next position we want to go into is called field trainer, right? If you just follow this same system, duplicate this through your organization, you can build massive organizations, duplication. 2 agents, 4 customers equals $600. We teach 2 plus 4 equals 6. That's what we want to teach. The reason we want to teach that, because if a person actually go out there and do this for them, to get 2 agents, get 4 customers, yeah, they're going to earn $600 if they're a seasoned agent, $540 if they're a brand new agent, but you also want to get promoted to that first title called field trainer, right? And you're going to get all of your services for free. Remember when I went over the presentation with you guys, I said once you get 5, all of your services are free. Well, you got 6, right? So you became a field trainer, you got paid, and all of your services free. Are you guys following me so far? Does this make sense, yes or no? Yes. Right, so that's just at the agent level. Now we're going to go to that first promotion called field trainer. It's just going to show you exactly what you'll be able to earn if you did the same work as a field trainer.
This is the part where I have my agents actually with their calculators, right? Because the money is going to get a little bit more. So instead of us knowing that as an agent you're getting $100, you're actually going to get more money. So I'm going to put the number up here and y'all can add it up, but Alpha will actually add it. I'll do it. So you come in with 2 agents. Now that you're a field trainer, you're actually, once you release the CAD, you're making $160. So you have 160 times 2 is how much?
320.
$720. You can make this a week just by following this formula.
Just at a field trainer, if you do this in a week, go out there and get the format we're teaching you, 2 plus 4 equals 6. Just as a field, this is the first promotion in the company. If you just went out there and did that, because now you're making $160 when you bring on an agent and help that person get 2 customers, right? You brought in 4 customers. So obviously with 2 agents, you want to place 2 customers apiece under those 2 agents to trigger those CAD bonuses. So that turned into 160 times 2. That's where the 320 came for. And again, each customer you enroll is $100. So you made $400 because you enrolled 4 customers, right? So that's how you made $720 just by going out there and getting 2 business partners and 4 customers in your organization. Just focus on duplicating that. 2 agents, 4 customers. 2 plus 4 equals 6. That's what we teach, because we're going to position you to get all your services free. You're going to get paid, and you're going to get promoted if you just keep duplicating that through your organization. You know, now what we want to go into is becoming a senior field trainer. Guys, understand, if you just keep duplicating the same process, you're going to get promoted. You're going to develop field trainers in your organization. So now she's going to go over how you actually make the money doing that same process, but just this time at a higher level at the senior field trainer position.
Can I just ask you one question? When do you actually get paid the money? Monthly or just right away?
I'm going to go over that as soon as you write this down.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to break that down. You get paid every week, but I'm going to show you exactly how. So now, doing the same work that you did as an agent, right? As an agent, you got paid $540 for doing it. As a seasoned agent, you got paid $600. Doing that same work, 2 plus 4 equals 6. 2 agents, 4 customers. Now you're getting paid at the senior field trainer position $880, right? Because when you get 2 agents and you trigger those cabs, you got 4 customers. What is triggering the cab? Putting 2 customers under an agent. Whether you help them get 2 customers, whether you place those 2 customers under them. Well, you got 4 customers, so you don't want to wait on the agent to get a customer. You want to go out there and place those 2 customers to trigger that cab at the senior field trainer position. You're making $240 every time you do that, right? So $240 times if you brought in 2 agents and put 2 customers up under them, that's $480 you made as senior field trainer. You went out there and you got 4 customers. Again, each customer is $100 a pop. If you bring them in as a $188 customer, you made an additional $400 for a total of $880 at senior field trainer, right? We get paid out weekly here, right? You get paid every single week on a Thursday. So if you went out there and actually did this in a week, you can actually earn that money every single week on a Thursday as a senior field trainer. How many people will be okay with $888 a week just as our second title in our organization, right? If you just go out there and just duplicate that process, right? Simple to do. Weekly income if you just go out there and duplicate 2 plus 4 equals 6. We want to develop field trainers in our organization. We want to develop people in our organization that's actually getting their services for free and getting paid out every single week, right? Now this is the biggest jump in the compensation plan. You know, if you go out there and start hitting this title and start duplicating this in your organization, man, it gets ridiculous at this level. So I'm going to go ahead and let her write out what you'll get paid as a sales director in our organization. Now, guys, when you start in the sales director position, you're going to start things are going to start to get a little bit different, guys. As you guys see, you start to see commas down here in the compensation that you're going to be paid out, because it's the biggest jump in the compensation. But I remember when I hit the sales director position, you know, I was actually able to walk away from my job, because when I started earning in a week, I was making it an entire month at my job. And I started out building the business very part-time. So you want to pay attention to this, because as sales director, I just want a lot of people that's going out there being productive, they start going full-time with the business, right? So she's doing that same process, just keeping it simple. 2 plus 4 equals 6. That's all we want to teach. That's all we want to keep, because we want to create field trainers in our organization. We want people to get paid out every single week. And we want everybody to get their services for free, right? So doing that same work as she did as an agent, you got brought in 2 agents and 4 customers as a sales director. Now you're getting paid $1,160 just for doing that same work, almost double, more than double than what you would have got paid doing the same work as an agent, right? Just going out there getting 2 agents and 4 customers, you know, getting paid at the sales director title, $1,160, right? Now understand this, right? That's work. That's how much money you're going to get paid if you go out there and do that. This is just personal production. Imagine if your team is actually duplicating this under you. You also get what we call override. We don't want to confuse you, but we get into that a little bit later. We just want to show you, if you went out there and was productive as an agent, the type of money that you'll be able to earn just at the sales director position. So you went out there, got 2 agents, 4 customers, 2 plus 4 equals 6. You made $1,160 as a sales director. Now we're going to go to another position. We did regional sales director?
We're doing regional sales.
We're going to do regional sales director. Now I just get ridiculous at regional sales director, man. That's why he's laughing, because he's a regional sales director doing a video right now.
Do not ask to borrow none of my money.
And she's a regional sales director, and I'm telling you, at this title, if you actually go out there and put in the work, you can earn some significant income just by following this simple structure. This is just one of the ways that you get paid out for your personal production, not even including what your team's doing.
Alicia Gaines just checked in.
Shout out to Alicia. She just actually walked away from her job. A young lady who just joined our live feed was a registered nurse for 20 plus years, and got an FES. She's been involved with us for a little bit over a year. She was actually able to walk away from her job. She's a vice president in our organization, so shouts out to Alicia. So right now, guys, it's the same format, right? We're keeping it simple. 2 plus 4 equals 6, right? You went out there, you got 2 agents. You went out there and you got 4 customers. The difference is you had a higher title. You're now as a regional sales director, right? So for doing that same work, is right?
430.
430.
430 times 2 is 860. Plus 400.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
I'm just making sure. I thought it was going to be, okay, cool. So you went out there and you did that same work, 2 agents, 4 customers, right? So you got your 2 agents and we triggered both of those cabs for you doing that same work. Now you're going to make $1,260, right? If you did that in a week, you'll get paid this out weekly just at the regional sales director position. Granted, you're actually going out there building your organization. So hopefully I'm not confusing you guys. It's making sense so far, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, great. So this is just for you personally getting paid for based off what you're doing. You also get paid for everything that your team does. When your team is going out there, we're going to teach every agent that joins the organization to go out there and do the same platform that I'm teaching you right now. 2 plus 4 equals 6, right? So when they go out there and do that, they're going to get paid for what they do, but since they in your organization, whatever title you at, let's just say you at a regional sales director and you're getting paid $430, right? And let's just say they are an agent and they're getting paid $100, you're going to make the difference. What's $430 minus $100? $330. You made a $330 override for them actually going out there building their business. Them going out there following this system, right? So guys, understand it's a lot of money on the table here if you go out there and build this business the right way. Go out there and talk to people. That's why I'm motivated every single day to go talk to somebody, because I know what this can do for somebody's family. You want executive sales on it? Now we're going to jump up to executive sales director. Now it starts to get crazy at this level because the money just significantly goes up as you're going out there building your business. Just following this simple platform. 2 plus 4 equals 6. That's all we're teaching. Now some people out there that go out there and get 10 plus 5 or whatever the case may be. People going out there really taking this business serious. We're just going to just keep it basic. 2 plus 4 equals 6 at the executive sales director title. Right, so at executive sales director, that's a great title to be at in our organization. If you went out there and followed this format, went out there and got 2 agents and 4 customers, right? At this title, you will make $1,350 if you went out there and did that. I'm gonna show you guys how you actually earn that money, right? So you brought in 2 agents, right? And you had 4 customers. So you placed 2 customers apiece under each of those agents, which triggered that cab bonus, right? Now triggering the cab bonus at executive sales director, they pay you out $475 every time you do that, right? So she did that with 2 agents. So 475 times 2 is like close to $1,000, $950, right? You also brought in 4 customers, which is $100 a piece, which is an additional $400. So you made $1,350 off of your own personal production. Again, this has nothing to do with your team. Understand, if you're an executive sales director, that's $50,000 in value. You done brought some people in your organization. You're gonna have some people duplicating this process, but this is just one of the ways that you get paid for you going out there doing the work. You wanna learn this system. 2 plus 4 equals 6. That's gonna create a person become a field trainer. That's gonna get their services for free, and that's gonna get them paid out that following week, which is gonna keep that morale up in your organization. People getting paid, people getting promoted. Their service is free. They can't even go inactive if their service is free. So you guys wanna actually pay attention to this system because it's been helping our organization. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 2 agents, 4 customers. That's gonna get you to that next level. We going to vice president now?
Yes.
Now we're going to vice president. I mean, you know, once you become a vice president, man, it just gets flat out ridiculous. I mean, when I hit that title, that actually changed my family tree at that title, man. I was actually bringing in more than 2 plus 4, you know, a week at that title. I'm telling you, you start making $500 a pop. It motivates you to actually go out there and really take your business to that next level. So she's going to actually write out how you can actually earn that same type of income just as a higher title, vice president.
Yeah, I can tell I'm tired of writing, right?
Now at vice president, for doing that same work that I taught you how to do as an agent, now you're getting paid $1,400 for doing that same work, which is real simple to do. 2 agents and 4 customers, that's simple to get. If you do that in a week, that's $1,400 a week that you made off of one of the ways that we get paid, just based off your production. Your personal production. This has nothing to do with the overrides. It has nothing to do with what your team doing. It has nothing to do with your infinity bonus. It has nothing to do with none of that stuff. Just you personally producing. Going out there just doing the minimum. 2 agents and 4 customers. If you can go out there and do that at the vice president level, that's $1,400 that you made if you did it in a week, that week at your title. Right? So guys, you want to learn this system and you want to teach this to your organization. 2 + 4 = 6. We teach this to everybody that we enroll. When we sit down with that person, we teach them how to do that because number 1, we want to get them promoted to field training. Number 2, we want that person to get paid. Number 3, we want to get that person's services for free. Remember I told you guys, once you enroll, you get 5 people, your service is free, right? Well, if you do 2 + 4, that's 6. That makes your services free, right? So guys, we want to focus on getting that done. Hopefully just, share some information with some people. I know a lot of people watching live. Hopefully they got value out of this. If you got questions, send me a DM. We can send you the format. And thank you, Ms. LaTona Pye, for your time. Appreciate it.